You know what I find very interesting? Okay, Bernie Madoff, right? I was watching this documentary on Netflix, and it was all about Bernie Madoff, the Madoff files. And they were talking about how that was the biggest bloodbath in Wall Street history, that financial loss. And it was something like the Ponzi scheme that he ran was something like $50 billion. They said they've never seen the likes of anything like this in Wall Street history. This was like the St. Valentine's bloodbath of Wall Street. It's the worst thing they've ever seen. Yet in 2022, retail loses 350 billion. 350 billion is a hell of a lot more than 50 billion. And hardly any press on it. Hardly. I mean, you could literally count the articles on your friggin' hand on how much they talk about how retail lost 350 billion. Not that much. You really don't hear about it. And isn't that strange how Bernie Madoff, now don't get me wrong, $50 billion, a lot of money. What he did, horrible, horrific, terrible what that mother effer did. But 350 billion is a much greater loss, right? Listen, you don't have to be a genius in math. You don't have to be a mathematician to figure this out. 350 billion versus 50 billion with Madoff, 300 billion difference. That's like Elon Musk difference. That's like his net worth difference. I mean, it's like crazy, right? Okay, so why is there no fuss, being made over the $350 billion loss? Why is it? It's very little articles written about this. Mostly retail doesn't even. Retail's on to the next play. They're like sheep. Retail is like sheep. They don't even care how much money they lost. They have this program mindset. They're like, even if I lose whatever it is, all the money I got, if I lose $500,000, if I make $2,000 on a play, I'm happy. And that's what keeps them kind of like going. You know what I mean? And I'm going to make more videos on what I feel. I think this was one big setup. That's what, again, I have to say it's alleged, but I'm starting to think, even going back to GameStop, January 28th, that this was all preordained. Like how everybody thought that the whole GameStop thing was the first time we ever beat the hedge funds and we outsmarted them and we caught them with their pants down. Did you all ever think that maybe they voluntarily put their pants down? You understand? Because what did Melvin lose? $2 billion? What did all the short sellers and the hedge funds make? 350 billion? Think about it for a second. Think about it. This whole thing could have been one great setup, and we were the biggest fools. Everybody plays the fool. You're no exception to the rule. One big setup, one big corrupt effing system. Think about it. Think about it. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.